Hey Mahanomi, Nathan. I really liked your video and even, you being really honest and telling us about your issue and how you dealt with it. I think that's awesome that, you can be straightforward and honest and really open about it. Um, I guess for me, I have three things that were life-changing for me. The first one is, my diet, because I was vegetarian for 3 years, and I was eating really bad food. I was eating Boca burgers, I was eating Morningstar burgers, all that really crappy food, and then Doritos and Red Vines and all that ice cream. Oh my gosh, I was so addicted to ice cream. I would have like half a gallon. I'm not even kidding you, it was disgusting. And then in 2009, I messed up, ate chicken, and I really regretted it because I was like 3 years of like self-discipline. Being vegetarian, it's not everybody can do it. It takes some self-discipline, so. But anyway, yeah, I would say that it has actually helped me for the better because it allowed me to, really know what I'm eating, because I stopped eating like the Boca burgers and the Morningstar burgers and the terrible chicken nuggets, and I went to something more like, you know, I had quinoa for the first time. I was eating quinoa and couscous, and I really opened myself up, and I just started eating like all these different grains like millet and like making soups out of them, and just like, I wasn't even vegetarian, but I was having vegan meals like this dish that I like called keema khichdi, which is basically mixture. It's delicious. You should try it sometime since you're not completely raw. But um and I guess like once I was introduced to Dan's videos in 2009, yeah, 2009, I noticed that like he looked really healthy, and I was like, I want to look like that. I want to be healthy. So I don't know, I started eating the kale salads, and I didn't have a juicer back then. I just got a juicer this Christmas, so I mean, didn't really have that, so I couldn't do his lemon ginger blast as he calls it. But yeah, I would say that the kale salads have helped. The green smoothies, my attempt at nori rolls, the raw nori rolls, that was awful. The spring rolls, I did try that. My dentist said it's better than bread, and I noticed that whenever I have bread, I don't know, I feel okay, but like dairy is awful. I get that nasty stuff, phlegm, and it's just, ugh, it's disgusting. But yeah, I would say that that would sum it up for the food. Oh, and also, I just want to say, like, in terms of people, to go on to people, I should say, you for one, I mean, you made me feel a lot better. I was so gung-ho about, you gotta be 100% raw, and I tried it for a week or two, and I was just eating kale salads, or, baby spinach, and carrots, and nutritional yeast, and grape tomatoes, and I would eat that every single day, and it just got really boring, and I was just like, I can't do this. I'm eating fruit for breakfast, I'm having a kale salad, and then I'm having a green smoothie, and it just got really boring, and I was just like, I just can't keep this up, so, and I was stressing out because I was like, I can't be 100% raw, and your video, I mean, this is a while before I actually, like, knew that, but, like, I kind of wish your video was back then, because I was really stressed out, but even now, like, I was like, I want to take out bread, pasta, dairy, sugar, and soy and all that stuff, because soy is, I heard, terrible for you. I will never probably eat tofu. Maybe tempeh, because I heard tempeh is actually somewhat good because it's fermented soy, and yeah, I would say that's about it. But yeah, just like, I just wanted to say I really appreciate some of the advice you'd given in your video, because you said, what's the point of stressing out about your diet? The people that, are stressing out about what they're eating, they're just going to be more unhealthy because they're so stressed and their body, it's too much on the body, and rather than, I mean, I'm not going to say that you're going to be healthy or being happy about eating a cheeseburger, because you know what that does to your arteries. But yeah, I agree with you. You really need to um, you really need to accept yourself and what you eat, and not feel so bad about it. Like, you had a PB&J sandwich and you're like, that's not very healthy, but you didn't hold any grudges on it, You just kind of ate it and you let it go. You're not like gung-ho about being raw. So I think that's awesome. Some other people, Dan Man's awesome. I mean, his spiritual advice, your spiritual advice, it's great, seriously. Um, I would say that some of the people that I've come in contact in college have been great too. Just like this girl, Allie, was really friendly, and she was really supportive when I was really stressful. And I really liked that about her. And this guy, Tim, I met, he was awesome. I mean, I was having a hard time making friends in college, and he was kind of just like there for me, and we almost seemed like the same person, like with our personalities. So yeah, anyway, um I would say that, yeah, he was really great. He was really, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but he was really encouraging, and he was, really, you can do this, Andrew, really encouraging. And it was amazing having somebody like that who actually appreciates you, and makes you feel good about hanging out with somebody like you have some worth or whatever. And I would say my professor too. I had a capstone class. It's like the main class where you have to do a research project for my major, which was geography. And I noticed that, like, she was kind of funny in a sense, because she would say that I needed to go to my Zen place, and I was like, okay. And I would always be really stressed out at her office, and sometimes it would be a counseling session, but it was unintentional, I didn't mean to do that, so. But, oh, and then, a third thing is my bike. Oh my gosh. If I hadn't gotten that bike last year, I would have never, ever, ever felt good. I noticed that, like, when I first got it, like, I was like, it's okay. But, like, as I started riding it more and more and more, I noticed that it became like a release, just like running was for me. And it felt great, I was really happy all the time because, it's like you're in a euphoric state, and you feel wonderful. I mean, I can't even explain it, but like everybody's really friendly on the bike path, and I don't know, it's just like, it's so hard to explain, but it's life changing because it made me feel better, It was a release. It made me feel good inside. And yeah, I guess that would be the three things that are, really have changed my life. So anyway, guess that's it.